$ audio, which is the ticker. It says from gated content to artist tokens and remix contests, Audius is here to give fans the exclusivity they deserve. Um, governance. Governance empowering all participants. If y'all familiar with government, if y'all not familiar with what governance is, it's basically uh control, well, fractionalized control, fractionalized ownership, and fractionalized voting amongst uh blockchains and smart contracts. So right here it says, as a platform owned and operated by its users, the future of Audius is entirely driven by audio, which is their native token for the platform. Um, audio governance. Everything about Audius is governable. Again, this is very important. Don't let that go over your head, y'all. Everything about Audius is governable, with voting weight directly correlated to audio staked for value added services. So in simple form, they're basically saying by you owning audio tokens, that is a form of governance which gives you a say so in voting, which is basically saying the platform is democratized. It's actual democratization, if that's the correct word. Correct me if I'm wrong. But through the decentralization, it basically allows you to put your votes in, and with the voting system being user generated only, it's no one person can come in. It's no one person that could come in and just make final say so's or changes or add new features to the platform without the community approving of that. And the community is simply the people who have governance. If you don't have governance, you have no say so in the platform. That simple. Everything else is just opinion. Without governance, it is nothing you can say. It is no say so you can have. You can only have an opinion, and the opinion might not be respected if you do not have some form of governance. And even with governance, there are rules and there are protocols, and this is going smart contracts. So you would not have, it's no way to manipulate this system. The only thing you can do is participate in
Mm,
simple form.
wow. That's like an answer to the music industry.
Hello. And there's another thing too. So like, all right, so this page right here, we going into the receipts of everything I'm talking about right now. Pure facts being pulled directly from the blockchain. With this is how you can gauge what's going on with the platform and how the platform is growing. So I remember at one point in time it was probably 5 to 6 million unique users per month. So right now in a bear market we have 4,862,236 unique users just this month alone.
That's
That's
that's a lot.
that's actually great, especially for artists or producers that are trying to reach new people and get notoriety. And something that you got to look at is you're directly reaching people who are on the blockchain already that have money to spend, that have money to invest, but also you're reaching playlist curators, you're reaching people that are in radio, and you're reaching the direct fans of the people who are already on this platform. And also you're reaching other artists. So Easter egg for producers, you could literally create an Audius account and DM, whatever artist music you resonate with that you want to work with, and you can reach them directly from this platform. When's the last time you was able to go on Apple Music or Spotify and send your favorite artist a message and they respond to you? It doesn't exist. But with this platform, it'll allow you to do that. So right here, active stake audio, 348 million. So that's how many actual audio tokens have been staked, have been staked. Matter of fact, not have been staked, are currently being staked right now in this moment. 122,738,548 API calls this month. And simply what that means is the APIs that are the APIs that Audius have that are open source for you to build on top of, which is basically just a protocol or a code that allows you to pull the information directly from the servers of Audius and everything that Audius is built off of, and you can create your own platforms on top of this as basically a layer 2 platform. So I could create my own music streaming platform off of the APIs from Audius. And that's what you're seeing happening. So even just me having my own music on Audius, I could literally create a website that's a streaming platform for only my music, and it will pull from the API of Audius to just display my music if that's what I choose to do. But that's just one of the many ideas and things that you could do with this being an open source platform. So you're not able to necessarily do that with the DSPs, which are the digital streaming platforms that we're used to right now with the legacy system. Only thing that you could do, to my knowledge, right now is widgets. You know, Apple Music widget, and that's just an embed code making it show up on the website. I don't want to go too deep, y'all, because there's a lot of stuff I want to touch on, so I'm gonna be moving fast. But I just want to give y'all the meat and potatoes of how this really works, and the reason why I'm excited about this and why I actually use this for my music, even though I've already put music out at basically the highest level that you could put out music from the traditional uh, standard of the music business. So right here, estimated weekly reward rate 0.361%. And I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I'm assuming those are the rewards from staking or the free tokens that they give out weekly for the top stream playlists or top stream songs. I would have to do more research to find out exactly what reward they're referring to, but it says estimated annual reward rate is 19%. Now what you see right here is recent proposals. Remember, we was just talking about governance to get control in the platform. These proposals are people who are from people who have, or I say users, I'm not gonna say people, from Audius users or accounts that already have tokens staking or have tokens within their wallet, which is the control, which is the governance. So this is quorum not met, executed, passed. So these were approved by the community to go on. It shows you the dates, it shows you everything about it. It's all on the blockchain. Top addresses by voting weight. So this is just showing the wallet addresses that have the most voting weight based on the amount of staked audio tokens that they have. A lot of these details you can't go audit, you know, in a timely manner and get everything that you really want from these major DSPs that we're used to. With this platform, I mean, everything is on the table. It's nothing to wonder. You don't have to guess what's going on because we're looking at every detail, and I haven't even went into like just the deep stuff. This is all surface level. It says WTF is Audius. Y'all already know what that means. Audius is a digital streaming service that connects fans directly with artists and exclusive new music. It does this by being fully decentralized. Audius is owned and ran by a vibrant open source community of artists, fans, and developers all around the world. Audius gives artists the power to share never before heard music and monetize streams directly. Developers can build their own apps on top of Audius, giving them access to one of the most unique audio catalogs in existence. Backed by an all-star team of investors, Audius was founded in 2018 and serves millions of users every month, making it the largest non-financial crypto application ever built. And I'm gonna touch on that because that's very important for y'all to know. What's cool about Audius is if you've never used the blockchain, if you don't understand anything about cryptocurrency, none of that matters because this platform is literally what I would call the Web3 version of SoundCloud. What I would call the blockchain version of SoundCloud or Audio Mac. Simply meaning, it's no barriers of entry. You can make an account, you can start uploading, you can reach fans, you can build a following, and you can have direct to consumer. You can build a direct to consumer relationship and pathway for monetization with your audience in simple form. So Audius is what I would call the Web3 SoundCloud. It cuts out the middleman. And the fact that you can build your own apps on top of that, you can get as creative as you want with that. Whether you're your own label, whether you're a podcast, whether you're a comedian, whether you're an artist, producer, engineer, the list goes on. Manager. This is literally set up for the music ecosystem. Now all this other stuff, I'm not gonna go through all this because it's pretty self-explanatory. You can look at all the analytics, see what's going on. Top third-party apps. Yeah, like this literally breaks everything down to top genre. So look, even right now, top genre, and this just says this month, but I'm gonna go all time just so we can get a better idea. And it's okay. It reflects the same thing. Top genres right now are electronic and rap. Basically, that's what it's looking like right here from what I'm looking at. But electronic is what's getting the most love, and basically that's EDM music. So EDM music is extremely prominent, and that's the crowds that are taking advantage of this platform right now. So even for me, right, I've never, um, even though I've released R&B records over time, I've never released records that I consider R&B and actually put R&B as a genre, as the genre to the song. I started doing that with Audius, and I've actually started charting them. I peaked to my knowledge at like 11 or 12 out of the top 20 charts in R&B within the last week or so. And then as far as the month goes, I've been holding strong at position like between 69 and 70 on the top 100 charts for R&B. Um, and we early, this is blockchain data. So the beautiful thing about it is no bots. Nobody can dispute what's being done. Nobody can call me out. Nobody can pull my card because it's all on the blockchain. It's basically already audited. It's nothing, you can't finesse this with streaming farms. You're gonna see a lot of artists, big labels, um, hesitant to use platforms like this because they can't fake the perception that they've been faking all the way up to this point. You got to really show what you're doing on a platform like this because you can't fake it, being that it's on the blockchain. So to keep it moving, uh, yeah, all of this is crazy. Governance, this is stuff you could just come dive into, and we ain't even made it to the second. That we're gonna keep it moving because me, I go deep under the hood. So this is something that I wasn't even gonna talk about tonight, but I said I'd be doing y'all injustice if I didn't speak about this, and I'm gonna speak about this super brief. So, introducing AI music attribution on Audius. Um, I would give my opinion on this, but I'm gonna just read what they got laid out, and then I'll give y'all a brief, rundown on what y'all looking at. So it says harness the power of AI generated music and give credit to artists who inspire you. As the world of music evolves, Audius is proud to announce a new feature for our users, AI music attribution. With the rise of AI generated music, we believe it's essential to provide a way for creators to acknowledge the artists whose styles have inspired their AI generated tracks. In this blog post, we'll explain how AI attribution works and how you can start using it today. AI generated music is a rapidly growing trend in the music industry. It involves using artificial intelligence algorithms to compose songs, often inspired by the styles of existing artists. At Audius, we want to ensure that the artists receive proper recognition for their influence on the cutting edge technology. Here's how AI attribution works on Audius for both artists allowing their styles to be used as inspiration and users creating AI generated music. For artists allowing their music styles as inspiration, one, it says opt in via the settings menu. And I remember seeing this a few days ago, and I read it and I was like, I'm not sure if I'm ready to opt into something like that yet. I might do it for my instrumentals or something like that, but it's all personal preference. There's no right or wrong decision to make. I'm just figuring out what I want to do personally. It says, as an artist on Audius, you can choose to be included in the list of users that AI generated tracks can be attributed to in the future. To do so, visit the settings menu on the Audius website, and opt in. While Audius itself isn't currently training models based on users' musical styles, the Audius API will soon enable anyone to build integrations that use your style as inspiration. Be sure to check the Audius API documentation for more information. For users creating AI generated music, one, mark the song as AI generated. When the song is uploaded on Audius, you can now mark the song as AI generated. To do this, click the AI attribution button in the advanced section of the upload form. Two, attribution, the attribute the inspiration. Once you've marked your song as AI generated, flip the toggle and select the artist whose style inspired the song from the drop-down list. This list exclusively features artists who have opted in via their settings page. That's what I was just talking about. Keep in mind that the content can only receive the AI generated designation when the associated when it is in social when associated with an artist who has actively opted in for this attribution. By using AI music attribution on Audius, you will be able to give credit to artists whose styles have been inspired who the to style hold on, run it back. By music by using AI music attribution on Audius, you'll be able to give credit to the artists whose styles have inspired your AI generated tracks, creating a more transparent and collaborative music ecosystem. The exciting new feature not only highlights the incredible capabilities of AI in music creation, but also fosters a sense of community and appreciation for the creative minds that drive innovation in the music industry. Start using AI music attribution on Audius today and join the movement to celebrate the fusion of human creativity and artificial intelligence in music. Now, these are features you never hear anybody talk about on Audience ever. I'm talking about. I've seen damn near every video you can see on YouTube about Audience, and I haven't really seen anybody talk about that. And granted, this could be a newer feature, but I think this was posted. Yeah, this was posted. What's that? January, February, March, April, May. This is posted May 2nd of this year. So this is another added bonus to having access to something like this, because now you can basically just gives you you're giving the platform permission to train the AI through the APIs to learn your musical style and recreate music based off of your music style, and then you can get credit for that. So I feel like that's a cool feature. I feel like other platforms are gonna roll that out as well, because everybody wants to compete, everybody wants to be on top.
That's what Liar Cohen and them is doing at YouTube. When he
Yep.
was on an interview with the Drink Champs, the last question they asked him, and he said generative AI is the future. And then YouTube started rolling out some of this right here. So they're gonna get the big name artists. So now you could generate a song like how they doing Drake and Travis. They're gonna use the same tools. Now you could all of those catalogs that they've been buying up from the artists over the years, you'll have access to all of that because now they own all of those publishing rights. So now they could train the AI on all of these artists whose publishing they bought up.
Yes, sir.
And you could just prompt a Michael Jackson hook, put it on your song, upload it to Audius or these other places, monetize it, give him credit or his AI credit. He gets writing, publishing percentage, but then you could still get paid off of a Michael Jackson hook with a Biggie verse and you leading the song.
Yep.
It's
Like a
about to
great
go
example is
crazy.
like those those mashups they be doing, like remix guys, Suede, and people like
Yeah,
that. You know,
yeah.
they'll shine with this type of technology right here.
They gonna merge it with electronic music remix of like, some Biggie and Pac shit with new verses on electronic music where it's not even heavy verses. It's just that fist pumping shit.
Yeah.
And you lit in Ibiza, you lit in Dubai, and you don't even got to worry about America because, like you seen on the charts, it's a global music game. It's like the Drake did the corny album to America, but it's lit overseas
Yep. And
because
that
it's a
go back
lit.
to those categories and those genres. I
Yeah,
think even with that album you're talking about, I think he put that in the, I can't remember if it was world or alternative, but he put it in a different genre than he usually does.
yes, I think it was world music.
And he was able to chart like crazy off of that.
Mhm.
So
Right,
this right here, right? This is these are actually uh apps that were built on top of the Audius API right here. So they got Stereo Load, Music Racer, Stone Link, YouTube to Audius Importer, Music Killer, the Audius WordPress plugin, Bass Booster EQ. What is this? Artists discover new music artists, talents, and mixes from around the planet using the audius.org API, etc., etc. Portals is a browser-based metaverse where you can explore, make, and gather others in a dense city center. Okay, I remember Portals, Ethereum Towers, and DeFi Land. And right here, now this is cool. Submit your own. This goes back to what I said about community, about this being open source, about the APIs being open source. You can take advantage of all this even as a developer, even if you don't do music. So there's plenty of ways to take advantage of platforms like this in its earliest stages. Um, why choose Audius? More than 1 million tracks, zero rate limits, totally free, 320 kilobyte kpbs high quality audio, and that basically means when you listen to most platforms, they're streaming at 192, and those are basically all the DSPs that we're used to now. So it's
right.
equivalent to watching the video in 720 P versus watching it in 4K.
4K, right? 4K
So
sound.
this like Audience basically is the 4K. So
Mm,
your mix could sound like complete trash, and it still would sound better through the Audience platform than it would on Spotify by default because of the headroom, the mastering levels, um, and the just the amount of quality that they allow to push through based on the technology that they had built. So not only are they competing, you know, by giving, full control to the users and the artists, but they're also, upgrading the quality and the user experience of being able to sit and listen to this music. So that's another plus of Audius. So right here, right now, I'm bringing y'all to the basically going up under the hood. We inside my platform, inside my actual account right now, right? So what I'm gonna show y'all is this is what it looks like when you're inside of it. These are the songs I recently put out. You see the plays right here. This is all organic, no bots. We just getting started. I've actually had this account since 2021. I uploaded these two freestyles like last year. Didn't promote it at all. Just had it sitting on there, and then I uploaded this like a week ago. I uploaded these two the same day. I uploaded this like a couple days ago, like 2 or 3 days ago. And believe it or not, every song that I ever put out on Audios, I dropped directly from my phone. I already had the artwork inside my phone, had everything I needed, and I went straight to Audios, straight from my phone. Of course, I made sure I had the final, mixes and masters of the songs, but that's all you need. Once you got that, you can go straight to Audios. There's nothing to wait on. I didn't have to contact nobody. I didn't have to talk to a label. Didn't have to get approval. Didn't have to wait a week for it to show up on Spotify and Apple Music and all that stuff. Like, it's
and you have your album for sale right on there, and your
yeah.
singles for
So I haven't
sale.
I haven't put it for sale. Uh on purpose. But
Yeah.
what these are, these just like freestyles I've been dropping for people to stream, but it does have the capability to put it up for sale.
You warming
It has
them up.
token gate,
That's the lead magnets. You just warming them up.
and this is the coolest part, right? So they have a donation tab. I put my Cash App right there, but you can put any link right there. I also
Right.
put my wallet address for Ethereum and Matic donations, and you also could add your TikTok, your Snapchat, your social media right here. It
Fire.
shows your top supporters. Over here, it has the playlist. Now, this is what's crazy. I'm gonna show y'all something. Right here, audio NFTs. Right now, whatever wallet I got hooked up to this obviously had NFTs that had audio attached to them. So what Audius does is it has a way of basically creating a playlist out of all the audio NFTs that live in the wallet that you have connected to Audius.
Mm.
And you can play them straight from this page. So
Fire.
this is like from the NFT I had from Naughty with Ransom Bear. It plays that music. Whatever music is attached to any of this is it's gonna play it
And play all of that. That's fire.
listen to it in order. So it's actually adding utility to any type of audio that's attached to NFTs as of right now. Um, Something else that's cool is you can create your own playlist. So I have a Slice Radio 24/7, and this is just gonna consist of every song that I put on Audius. I'm gonna put them all in the playlist, and you can just ride it out. I'm gonna put it in the order that I feel like is pretty cool, but ultimately,
Good
you can listen to it
sequence.
however. Yeah, the sequence. I also got the Vibe Hour. This is gonna be, really this is just for me. I really put this together for myself. These songs I'm listening to on Audius. Shout out to my guy Bully. You know what I'm saying? He got
Yes,
like
yes,
3,000
yes.
streams,
Yeah, he
3.26
lit.
K streams on there. That's lit. Independent.
That's
Um,
right.
but with this is, this can be shared. But like I said, this is something I listen to myself personally, just off all the undiscovered talent I've been coming across on Audius. But at the same time, Audius do have, this thing where they give out, uh, they basically give out uh, rewards and tokens for the top stream playlist and top stream songs, if I'm not mistaken. And that's every week. Here you go right here. Audio rewards, top 5 tracks each week win audio. Learn more. I don't know what's going on with that. Come back. So this is the trending tab though. These songs are what's trending. I don't know what this is based off of, but I know it's organic, being that this whole thing is open source. So I'm gonna show y'all where I show up at on these charts. And I could have put my stuff in the hip hop category, but I wanted to try something different, and I wanted to challenge myself. And I wasn't doing it, for the purpose of being on the charts. I just wanted to, put it out through R&B and just see what happened. So let me see if I can find myself, because at any point in time I could be knocked off the charts. It's just like billboards, just like anything else. So trying to see if I'm still on these charts right now. We're gonna do this in real time. Oh, there I go. I'm holding it position 70. So I'm number 70 on the top 100 charts for R&B for this month. And my goal is to get locked into that all time, have multiple tracks in this all time. Uh, and this is gonna change month by month, and these are strictly based off each category. So whatever category you put your music out, you're giving yourself a chance to actually get on those charts, and those charts gonna mean a lot more, as this platform grow. Um, but hold on, before I do that, everybody that's listening right now, drop a one right quick if you can see yourself using this platform. This is not my platform. I don't got no ties to them, none of that. I just want to see what y'all say. Okay. So, how many people here do music? Drop a 2 if you currently do music or if you want to do music. See, I drop a 2. Okay. Okay, so we got quite a few people in here that's interested in music. I make beats, I rap and play instruments. So, all right, so even for my producers, you know, this platform is for y'all too. You can drop instrumental albums, you can do meditation albums, you can workout albums. It's so many different ways. You know, study. You could do study hours. There's so many different ways you could maximize off a platform like this. So we're gonna keep it moving. Right here, this shows. Okay, so I got 6 audio. This was all earned. I didn't buy none of this. I haven't been on the platform that long. 50 collectibles in this. I don't even know which damn wallet this is, but I got 50 collectibles in it. All right, so this is the part I've been excited to show y'all about all night. I just wanted to wait till I educated y'all on the platform before we got to this part. So all of you right now, I need everybody on here to create an Audius account and follow me. First of all, on Audius. It's the same name. It's on everything else. It's Slice IX. You see it right here in the top left corner, SLICEIX. And what I'm gonna do is, out of everybody that follow me, I'm gonna choose somebody random, and I'm gonna send y'all some audio tokens tonight. So it's gonna be based off of whoever follows me tonight, and I'm gonna choose one person out of everybody that follow me. I might choose two. I don't know, but I'm gonna give away some audio tokens. And this what's crazy is all I gotta do is go to the see who followed me, go to the account and just hit send. It'll be sitting right there in your account even before you attach a wallet to it. This also got MetaMask integrations as well. So this right here, all of you can still earn audio tokens whether I give you some or not tonight. When you first make the account and you go right here to audio and rewards, you just go up here, hit audio rewards. You can only do this from the desktop. This portion of it, everything else can be done from Apple or mobile. Uh, you see right here, spend to earn 1 audio token for each dollar you spend on premium tracks. So that was like the post I put up on my Instagram earlier, where they basically matching you a token for every dollar that you spend. So if you spend $5, it can give you 5 audio tokens. But them same 5 audio tokens might be worth $100 later on. So always keep in mind we're doing this to accumulate the assets while they're low and cheap. Because when you accumulate it's about how much you can accumulate while they're low. Because once the price does move up, it's only gonna be based off what you have as far as your percentage gain that you're looking to achieve. Um, right here, earn 1 audio for you and your friend for inviting a friend. 5 invites remain. I haven't even invited nobody, so that's some free money I can get. Link a verified account. See, I can earn 5 audio right now for linking my Twitter or Instagram account. This is the same stuff y'all can do right now. Listen to a track a day for 7 days, earn 1 audio. I got one more day left, and I'm gonna earn another audio token. Upload 3 tracks, earn 1 audio for uploading 3 tracks complete. I done made my little 1 audio for that. Get the Audius mobile app, 1 audio. I earned that. And really what y'all see in here, like my balance is strictly off what I earn from just participating. This ain't got nothing to do with my streams and none of that. All that'll kick in. But what I'm showing y'all is y'all can get the same thing I got. It's not hard. I haven't even did all the steps yet. You feel me? Create a playlist, add a track to it. Okay, don't pay you for that, but show some love to your favorite artist and send them a tip. Oh yeah, it was another one where you I think they give you 2 audio tokens for sending somebody 1 audio token. So y'all can look at who follow me. Y'all could be sending tokens amongst each other, or y'all could reach out to somebody build like that and earn audio tokens for the same thing. So that, these are all ways you could be earning right now with this platform without even doing that. I got direct messages. I followed you on YouTube. So shouts out to DJ T-Ski. Major salute. Up here's your notifications. So It's showing me in real time the engagement that's going on. Y'all can see the engagement with my songs, playlists, et cetera. Other artists show me how many plays I'm getting on songs. It's going by milestones. So this keep you engaged and let you know what's going on with your stuff in real time. And you can share your results, to Twitter, whether it's Instagram. Another cool thing about Audius is they have a partnership currently with TikTok, Decentraland, and Snapchat. So you can share your music directly to these platforms and it be recognized, and you can share it directly to Instagram as well. So we're gonna keep it moving. Now that y'all done got to see how the actual platform work, uh, got some other stuff I want to touch on. So right here, this is from the Decentraland blog right here. For scene builders, well, we're gonna start here. Krampus Jetpack Smart Wearable. These smart wearables, these are in simple form interactive wearable items and clothes that are inside Decentraland, the Decentraland ecosystem. So it says for scene builders, smart wearables effectively add a whole new layer of content to your creations. Structures and environments reveal hidden layers, functionality, and decoration. Even beyond specific scenes, smart wearables can allow visitors to view and interact with Decentraland in a whole new way. Speaking of sneak previews, in the next few weeks, Decentraland and Web3 streaming platform Audius will release the Metaverse's first portable music player. Avatars wearing Audius smart wearable headphones, which you see right here, which is an NFT. They say NFT is dead, but they just scared. NFT smart wearable headphones will be able to listen to music from artists on the Audius platform, including Decentraland favorites Spotty Wi-Fi, and Akira the Don as they explore the world. So in simple form, it's just showing you integration in another way that they're using them APIs that I just talked about. So basically, if your music is already inside the Audius library, which is basically just if you uploaded your music to Audius and it's inside the overall system, that allows you to be streamed inside of the Decentraland's metaverse because it's only pulling from the music that's available on Audius. So if your music is not available on Audius, then you have no way of getting played in that ecosystem. So you can sit and tell me all day about how, you're on Amazon Music, you're on Apple Music and all that, but if you're not on Audius, then you're not going to be available here. Vice versa. You could just have it on Audius, but if it's not available in those other platforms, then you won't be able to take advantage of all the places and integrations that those platforms have access to. So one thing you got to understand is with this music, it's a product at the end of the day, so it has to be available, for it to be bought, for it to be streamed, for it to be used. And we ain't even gonna get into sync licensing. That's a whole nother conversation. You know what I mean? There's so much I want to touch on that I want to, just kind of run through this in this amount of time that we got. Red, I appreciate you for letting me get on here and cook too, man. Audius is now this news came out December 10th, 2021, 10:43 p.m. Technology. Audius is building a radio station in the metaverse. DeFi Land is integrating music streaming into its gameplay by way of blockchain-based Spotify rival. Look how they talking about this. Look how it shows up in Decentraland. It's an actual radio tower. And where do you think the radio tower is pulling from? Audius. It's using the Audius API once again. On a quiet Thursday morning in DeFi Land, an FM radio tower was erected amid a landscape of barns and cornfields. Its completion brought the gift of music to a world that has known nothing more than pastoral sounds of virtual harvest. The tower is the result of a recent partnership between DeFi Land and Audius, a music streaming platform built on Ethereum and Solana blockchains. The upgrade allows users to stream any of the millions of songs in the Audius library while playing the game and comes just in time for DeFi Land's public launch, which is expected to be announced in the coming weeks. So I'll have to do a follow up and see how this turned out. See if the tower is still in there and still active. DeFi Land, whose gameplay teaches gamers the concepts of decentralized finance through farming simulation, raised a 4.1 million funding round in September, led by Anamaka Brands and what is that? I might be saying it wrong. Limited, whatever that say. Research. I don't even want to say the word wrong. The partnership is Audius' latest push to bring its tokenized music model to the mainstream. The service is modeled after SoundCloud, more after SoundCloud than Apple Music or Spotify, allowing users to upload their own music monetized through tokens instead of royalties. So this structure is not saying you will get paid every time you get streamed. That is the current model that we have now with all the digital streaming platforms. With this one, you're getting paid through tokens uh from participation of using the platform. So all the different things you can do with the platform that I just showed you, all of those things count as participation, which leads back to you having tokens. So yeah, even though your song, gets played a lot, um, it just wouldn't be a direct number like, oh yeah, I know I'm gonna make this off of the streams. It would simply be participation of the overall platform, even with governance, staking, et cetera, et cetera. So we're gonna keep it moving, y'all. Oh, and before I go into the next thing, I gotta touch on this because this is extremely important. And I'm not even gonna read all this. I'm just gonna tell y'all at the top of my head what's going on with this. Y'all can screenshot this, write this down. But this is basically an ISRC code, International Standard Recording Code. This code is basically what you would use as your digital footprint or fingerprint for your song. This is how you would track every spin, every place it's been played. If you ever wondered how do they know that, how do they know how to pay out publishing and royalties, this is what it would be. It would be equivalent to a hash or equivalent to your address that would be tied to your wallet in simple form. Um, so with that being said, I brought that up because these songs on here, when you upload them, you can actually attach the ISRC code to the song so it can track the spins on Audius as well and add to your overall data. So that's some little sauce for y'all. Most people ain't gonna really talk about that, but that's extremely important to know. ISRC codes is how you actually track your songs. And like anybody that does reach out to me and want to know more about that, I'll definitely, break that down, how to implement it, how to actually look up ISRC codes of the biggest songs that's ever been out. And a lot of this is public information. So keep it moving. Let me close those tabs out right quick. Where y'all at? Y'all still with me? Drop a one if y'all still with me right now.
We here with you, my brother.
For sure.
We are here with you, my brother. Yes. Y'all drop a one for the God. Yeah, them ones is dropping. They in the building with you.
All right, for sure, for sure. All right, so right here, y'all, this some super sauce. This is called Song Splits. Songsplits.com in simple form just is a database where you can keep up with the information for songs that you're doing, whether you're collaborating or whether you're doing them by yourself. And if it's you and the producer, there's still a collaboration, even if you're the only person on the song. So as it says right here, making sure you get the splits you deserve. Before letting the world hear what you've created, you've got to get down to business. We're here to help. So if anybody's ever heard of a split sheet, or if you haven't heard of a split sheet, it's basically just a sheet of paper that has that basically allows you to put your percentage of the song based off of your contribution to the song or the composition. It asks you for the basic info, name, whatever, but ultimately it's gonna ask you, what is your publishing company? What PRO are you with? Performance rights organization, which for example would be BMI, ASCAP, or CSAC. It asks you all that information, and then you know, usually like back in the day, how we would do it, we would actually sign off on the physical papers and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And this is, you know, what you would use as your proof of, you know, everybody agreeing to certain percentages on the song, you know. So when it's time to, you know, do the publishing and put all that information into those databases and make sure that everything's tracked, and if you're dealing with labels, et cetera, you know, this is, you know, this is actual music business. This is the stuff that, you know, most artists don't want to sit and do. But if you're hands on, then you're going to be doing this unless you have a team. Because you got to, you know, one thing about being an artist, you got to know what type of artist you are. If you feel like you're not going to be that hands on and you don't care about knowing about where your money going or how the money works, and you have someone that you feel like is trustworthy or is a professional at what they do, then it's like I said, it's about knowing what type of artist you want to be. If you feel like you don't want to do all that, you know, you might need a record label, because the whole point of having a record label is to have a team and to have access to capital, et cetera, et cetera. But it's just about knowing what you're doing and, you know, stepping into a situation with leverage more than anything. If you're stepping into it without leverage, then you kind of got to take what they offer you. You know, it's like it's one or the other. But right here, song splits, you know, it's real cut and dry. You know, it ain't really too much to explain. You know, you just go in here, you put in the information, and this is going to be saved into this database. And, you know, being that you and the other artists are both have an account on here, you know, you can sign it. It makes it easy to keep up with it. And I'm pretty sure you can print this out as PDFs, et cetera, et cetera. So it says it's free, secure, everything all in one place. Starts in sync, and you can manage your contacts. So you can keep contacts in here as well. Let me see. Look at this. So this is like an example of what it's like to be inside the database. So you got the song title, the percentage of, you know, your rights as you being signed in. Um, this the type, whether it's a song, track, a cue, instrumental, et cetera, et cetera. Um, you know, it shows when it was last updated. It shows when it was created. It keeps all this because, you know, you can use all this court in case you have to, you know, fight for your intellectual property. And, you know, everything I'm talking about today comes back to intellectual property. That's something that I talk about a lot. You know, protecting that and utilizing it in a way to where, you know, you can do you, but you're not putting yourself at harm with your creativity or overworking yourself. To keep it moving, song trust. And then another thing, all these platforms I'm showing y'all, they all got free educational materials that you could tap into and learn about all this stuff as well. So, you know, don't just take what I say. You can go to these platforms and check out the free info that they give out about publishing and how to manage your stuff, and you can learn from that as well. Song trust. Start your own music publishing journey today. Register your songs and start collecting publishing royalties worldwide without losing your rights. So, you know, this is pretty self-explanatory. Song trust just allows you to, you know, keep track of your publishing and earn, you know, directly through this. Now, only thing about this platform, you have to pay $100. I don't think you have to pay 100 for the account, but you do have to pay 100 in order to start using the account as a publishing administrator. So this, you know, this ties into publishing admin. You hear a lot of people talk about BMI, SCAP, and stuff like that, and how they get their royalties. But, you know, make this clear: royalties and publishing is two different things. There's two different checks, and then you have different types of each. So, you know, I don't want to get too deep into that right now. But, you know, anybody to reach out to me, I'll be able to break that down. I do got like class AI markets and music where I kind of went into that already. Right here, Sound Exchange. Oh man, I love Sound Exchange. I got a lot of good memories from Sound Exchange. With Sound Exchange, you know, this is basically allowing you to. This is what you would call a watchdog. This is like, you know, it's similar to BMI, but it collects on a different front. But it basically goes and literally hunts down your money. Um, it audits, you know, the streaming platforms and et cetera. And it goes and collects your money for you and pay you, and they get a percentage of that for going to do that for you. It's a free platform, And the kicker to most of this stuff is people just don't register their songs. So they might have a song that they really like that they did, and they'll register that one song. But you might have done features with other people. You might have other music out, and if you don't register that song, then platforms like this can't go track your money for you. So songs that you feel like, oh, they ain't gonna do nothing. I mean, I got songs I feel like, whatever. But I look up, I got 200,000 streams on this. I got 4.5 million streams on this song, and literally it's songs that I didn't care about, that I didn't even like. But it's not about what you like, it's about what the people like. So ultimately you gotta register every song that you're a part of. And this even goes back to what I was just showing y'all with song splits. By registering every song that you're a part of, that you're on, that you had some type of contribution to, whether you produced it, wrote it, or whatever, that allows you to maximize your earnings, because you can get every dollar, every cent that you earn as a creator and composer in this music. So Sound Exchange, who is Sound Exchange? Sound Exchange sits at the center of the music business, providing products and its services to its 650,000 global community of artists, labels, and publishers, enabling digital service providers to meet their obligations and advocating for creators to get paid fairly for their work. As the premier music tech organization relied upon by the entire music industry, Sound Exchange is shaping the future of music to make it fairer, simpler, and more efficient. And one thing I like about Sound Exchange is when you make an account, they already have a template for you to basically put all these songs in and keep track of all the metadata, which would be, the release date, the ISRC code, producer, uh, the label, artist name, how long the song, like the actual song duration, like all of that information matters, and it has to be stored somewhere. You got to take this type of stuff serious. Like I said, it's like 13 ways to get paid off of each song. Did y'all know that you can get paid off the lyrics of your song? So you see it show up on Instagram, when you see all this different these karaoke platforms and all that stuff, like people actually get paid from the lyrics. So it's not just the music that's playing, it's the lyrics, it's the beat. Man, it's so many ways to get paid off of music. It ain't even funny. And I'm just touching, like I said, I'm just touching surface level, because I don't want to go too deep, because I do want to show y'all these platforms and let y'all be able to dive into them. This one right here, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but vibrate, vibrate, whatever you say, however you say it. It's an analytics platform that basically lets you keep up with all your analytics across the board. Your Spotify, whatever. It shows, your social media performance, your network respect, your overall momentum. It keeps track of all of that, and you can see, it basically combines all your numbers and gives you a fair assessment based off of your actual numbers, and projects you know where do you stand in comparison to other artists. So I hear a lot of people say, oh, I'm hot, I got the hottest song out, or I'm. But if I'm a label exec, or if I'm somebody who just wants to see if they capping or not, I could go to a platform like this and just pull the numbers up. You know what I mean? Like, that's the beautiful thing about this. It shows you the clients, like people who's leveraging the platform right now. So it's Apple, Sony Music, Berkeley, Insomniac, Ross Skittle Festival, Gemma, United Masters, and PRS. But in simple form, it's just something that keeps up with your analytics from all these platforms you see right here. And all of that matters. So like me right now, if I wanted to go negotiate a deal, I would have to walk in knowing that they're looking at these numbers, and I would have to have all my stuff, synchronized, and have my business in order to maximize off of that. So when they're looking me up, they're not leaving out any numbers. Because something as simple as me getting to add in my YouTube channel, that's another couple million impressions that doesn't show up on my overall spread, that makes the difference in an advertiser or a label wanting to do business with me, because they want to see my full reach. So, this is just another Easter egg for y'all to leverage when we talking about, your numbers and knowing exactly what's going on when you are, having music out on these digital streaming platforms, and what type of numbers are they doing on social media? How does it translate to your streams and what you're gonna make? And you charting and all of that stuff. This platform right here, this is Fountain.fm in simple form. This allows you to get paid as a content creator, putting your podcast or audio on here. Um, you get paid and the listeners get paid at the same time in real time. So, like, for example, if I was to make an account right now, I would see my Satoshis dropping in my wallet within the first 5 seconds of me being on the platform if I'm listening to something. So, for
Damn.
example, you can listen to a whole podcast from Melanin Mondays, or you can listen to the archives of Melanin Mondays
That's
and get
right.
paid for that.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that part.
And this platform is free. It's open source. Uh, is operating on the Bitcoin network, so you will get paid in satoshis, which are uh basically smaller amounts of Bitcoin, and 100. Well, I don't want to misquote it, but a whole Bitcoin is a whole bunch of satoshis. Basically, it's all the same, just different words. So it would be equivalent to a penny to a dollar. That's the best way to explain what a satoshi is. Um, right here. This is some of my posts from Starter Kit DAO that's right on top of the Hive blockchain. And this blockchain is a social media based blockchain that basically allows a upvoting and downvoting system that equals money. So like this is actually I wonder if y'all can see that because it's kind of blocking it on mine. All right. So okay. So y'all see down here where it says past payouts 235, Hive rewards, author 117. So what y'all looking at is my first post I ever made on Hive, right? April 24th, 2022. I can't delete it, they can't delete it, no one can delete it. Through Hive. You ever seen like Boosie when Boosie like, damn, they keep deleting my profile? That can't happen on Hive. Can't nobody delete your profile. You can't even delete your profile. Um, can't nobody ban you, can't nobody censor you. All they can do is downvote you and make your post less visible. But the actual link to your content or whatever you put online is always online, it's permanent forever, directly on the Hive blockchain. So right here, my first post, I made 235 and I think equivalent altogether that's still like right now since Hive data might be like $170, but at the time it was about like 200 some dollars, 250 something like that. Um, so what happens is anytime a post is upvoted, you as the content creator get 50% of what that post makes overall, and then the person who upvoted you makes 50% because they are the curator. They are the one who made it possible for you to be visible. So that that payout is broken up into 50%, 50%, but it doesn't just go to one curator, it goes to all the people that curated. And so imagine if it was like a 50-50 split. 50% would go to all curators, other 50% would go to you as the creator. But all the curators it's based off it's broken down into like um what's the best way? Influence, hive power, staked hive. So whoever has the most staked hive, their vote has more weight. Your vote weight, it determines how much of that money comes back to you in a sense. And that's just simple form, elementary breakdown of what's going on with Hive. But what I've shown y'all tonight is I've shown y'all at least 10 ways to earn crypto tonight without having to spend any money. Like literally, all of these you literally will be earning crypto, and then in between that, I'm showing y'all, basic structure for earning money in the music business because we always hear music industry. I don't participate in the industry. I could care less about it. But music business, I handle music business because that has nothing to do with the industry at the end of the day. That's just business. Right here, ATL all night. These my people. We just did the event with Dame Dash about like a week or two ago. Um, ATL all night is a direct source for just what's going on in Atlanta. So you ain't never got to ask what's the move. You can just come here and know exactly what's going on. But on top of that, we're gonna be doing a lot with media, and we just like real hands on with what's going on in Atlanta. So this is a great platform to get tied into as well, especially if you're an artist producer and you're trying to link with people in the ecosystem. So when I say the music ecosystem, I'm speaking about artist, producer, engineer, writer, manager, label in simple form. And, of course, videographer and photographer, all of that is a part of the music ecosystem. You got to find out where you fit in that if you plan on being in the music industry or if you plan on handling music business. Um, so the promoters, the DJs, all of these are crucial pieces to, what makes this overall machine move. So knowing about things like this is, one way to get into the mix, get shows, get your name out there. Um, man, it's crazy because it's so much more I wanted to get into tonight, but it's only but so much time. And even, with what I gave y'all tonight, my goal for the night was for y'all to be able to leave here with something that you can use right now. And at least, a couple streams. Like, shout out to all my stream chasers out there. You feel me? Like, get these streams. These streams is right here, right now. It's no barrier to entry. This all is this all can be done tonight, as far as at least being set up and locked into these different platforms. Now, if you want to, get in contact with me, this is the best way to get in contact with me. Either here, Instagram, or Twitter. You can send me a direct message, Slice IX on Instagram, Slice IX Live on Twitter, or you can come to getstarterkit.com. Right here, if you fill this out, right here, this actually allows you to my email list, so you'll get direct updates from me straight to your email with all type of sauce. Um, Information on events that I'm doing, any type of classes I'm teaching, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes.
Um, and if you want to get in my Discord, this drops you directly in the Discord. Right now, like for people who just come into the Discord, I got a guest chat, and it's basically open to the public, so anybody can come in there and get the game that I got dropping in there just on the daily. I got a bot that literally puts crypto news in there probably every hour on the hour. Price movements, big news, investment news, any type of controversy in the crypto space, just anything. All of that is all, 24 hours a day automatically being pumped into my Discord. But if you want to go further and learn more and get access to my curriculums, if you want to, see the past classes I've done, if you want to learn about technical analysis, how to read charts, investments, getting on board into the crypto space, et cetera, et cetera. My Discord, I have a whole nother side. It's just like the Patreon. Once you open up that side, it's like, man, it's endless how
Mm-hmm.
much information I have in there. And man, Red, I appreciate you for having me on here tonight, man. I appreciate all the wisdom of
Uh,
everybody that was on here tonight, because we all got the
okay.
same goal. You feel me?
All day, I just wanted people to get a brief, you know, surface scratching experience. Look, I want to show you something real quick. Can I share my page?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There I go.
There I go.
There I go.
Yes, sir. I'm about to follow you on there right now.
Yeah. There I go. I followed you.
I bet I'm about to follow you back right now.
So yeah, you got me ready to go ahead and pump this page back up. You know what I'm saying? I put this together. What year was this?
Look, you got rewards you ain't even claimed yet. You
Yeah,
see that?
I gotta go grab some shit. 2021. When y'all put
Yeah,
me on.
man.
And I got some new music coming. So this is the right time, the right place. And I want to say, yeah, we ready. I'm gonna drop my Cash App right here. Boom. in the chat, you know what I mean? You know, keep this independent thing going on that we got right here, and keep these cameras rolling and whatnot. I want to say thank you to everybody that helped us with the upgrade. You know, we got the show on Patreon that I just did with Professor Griff is going viral. 4K, it looks real good. You know, I'm talking about we done stepped it up. We got everything looking clean. We got the neon sign. All of this is possible with the people. So I want to say thank you to my KT aliens. Y'all make a lot of things definitely doable, and y'all really make, you know, like the brother, he was flexing, and Justin was flexing, and the sister Cleo was flexing, and everybody had the same centralized conversation. It's about bossing up and taking your destiny and basically in your own hands, and being your own owner, your CEO, controller, operator, you know, controller, equity, control, equity, and ownership. And we got we have the formulas and the methods to help you move in that direction. Well, all we doing is showing you that it's possible. We're not telling you that you can't do it. We just showing you that we across the river. We made it across. We letting you know that the land over there is dry and it's fertile. Come on over. So the powers in the people, that never changes. Men lie, women lie, numbers do. That never changes. This could happen. This could happen fast, or it could take a long time. It all depends on the people. So if the people show up and they apply pressure and they press play and they press share buttons and whatnot, then the progress of everybody involved, it accelerates quicker. When people sit around and they don't participate and they really just drain, then you get the you get what you've been getting, and that's like 1% gain. It's almost like what the banks is giving people in their quote unquote and what they gain by having all of that money in the bank for a year. You get like 0.1%. And that's what they've been giving out in this community in terms of results. And what we want to do is switch it to what they're doing over there in DeFi when you could 100x this shit. So, with that being said, thank you everybody for your contributions and your investment in this platform. And thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thank you, all of my guests, for laying it out and giving up the game and whatnot, and showing the people that it's all possible, that y'all not sitting around being thinkers and knowers, but you're also being doers. And that's what separates the mice from the men. When you start doing things, then you start having something to talk about, and then you stand on business. So, with that being said, I will see you guys on Wednesday. Blue Pill has his class on Patreon. Then it's back to Third Eye Thursdays. Then we right back at you for the Sunday classes. And then we back Monday live. KTL and ATL, Melanin Mondays, IRL podcast. Look out for that. We got some special guests. I think it's going to be King Simon and somebody else. I'll let you guys know. But with that being said, love and light. Y'all stay dangerous. And oh, damn, I almost forgot. Let me not forget, because I got to take y'all over here and show y'all what we have with the website. I'm very proud and very excited about this. We put in a lot of work with my design team over the past few months, as a matter of fact, designing these pieces, putting them together. You know what I'm saying? This is embroidery right here. This is a lot of detail, fine detail. As you can see, I'm talking about, this is Richfield right here. I'm talking about, this is the Richfield collection that you're seeing. So Richfield came on the scene, already got a whole collection, but this is full embroidery patches with the stream chasers on the sleeve and whatnot. All of the hoodies are 8 ounce. We're not dealing with no more gildings and whatnot. This is all direct to garment. You know what I'm talking about? This right here is Brooklyn Tech. You know, this is original artwork from yours truly, of course. You feel me? This with the build and destroy line. So we got different clothing lines represented in the mart. The mart is like a super mall. Okay. We got the flower goddess. Y'all drop some emojis or some ones if y'all feeling this right here. You know, we really put on, we got some merch for the people. So we could be fly. We could have some drip going into the New Year's and whatnot. Check this one out right here. This is to commemorate Professor Griff in a legendary interview that we just did, and we made some merch for him. It's hip hop, higher infinite power, healing our people. That's the back of the shirt right there for the God body Professor Griff, the legend. You know what I'm saying? That's the front of the grip. That's the front of it right there. You know what I'm saying? So we just working, y'all. We working. And everything on the store is discounted today at 44% off of everything for purchases that go over $100 with the code KNGZ. The discount code KNGZ at the checkout will give you access to a 44%, 44, damn near 50% off of your purchase. So take full advantage of that. That is over shit, that's over tomorrow. I'm gonna extend it to tomorrow. We got the pill hoodies. Like, yeah, we cooking, y'all. We cooking. You know what I'm talking about? For my brothers and sisters that have brands out there, you could contact me if you want to be a part of this mall. We encourage my creators out there, make Gaza great again. Yeah, we're gonna cause a lot of controversy with this one. But at the end of the day, make Gaza great again. The fuck. You know what I mean? Check this one out right here. This is a heavy duty t-shirt. Make Gaza great again, Kings County. You know what I mean? That's the front. This is the back. Okay. That's the front. This is the back. So yeah, we working. You know what I mean? We are working. We are working. We are working. I'm gonna drop the link for the website in the chat. Go ahead and visit the page and you know, show some love. Get you some drip. You know what I mean? Get you some merch because this is for y'all. Real quick before I go, I gotta show y'all the Melanin Monday hoodie. This shit is fire. Wait till you see me. I'm gonna be dripped out in this probably on the next show. Well, this one right here is stupid. This one right here, social shoulder culture. This is the line that I started all the way back when I was in Harlem, back in the days. Okay. Yeah, we got this. Make Gaza great again. Y'all owe Ye an apology. You know, shit like that. Oh, here you go. Boo. I want to show y'all this. Melanin Monday hoodies. This shit is gonna be serious. So yeah, that's what it is. Go and check out the site. Oh, let me drop that in the chat. All right. And I appreciate everybody's support. We've already been moving a few pieces based off of our promotions earlier this week. So thank you everybody that cop. Look, we even got Umar. You don't find that suspicious? You know, I'm talking about. Shout out to Umar. We got this one right here. This one is crazy. Kings County. This is a vest. So this is the front. This is Blue Pill's artwork right here from like 1992. And then this is the back of the artwork right here. You feel me? So the ancestors got my back, right? The ancestors got our back. So that's just a play on ancient future right there. So you got the ancients behind your back with your ancestors walking with you. And then you have this modern day cartoon version of, you know, where we are in the 90s, a hood nigga, you know. But you don't know who the hood niggas is walking with. So you might think it's a hood nigga. And that's the mistake that a lot of people make in life. That's why a lot of people, you know, found out the hard way that that regular hood nigga has millions of ancestors and warriors and people that will take your head. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful. Don't just read a book by its cover. So we had a very interesting show tonight. I want to say thank you once again to everybody for pulling up and being with us and spending time and holding court with us. It was wonderful. I look forward to doing it again. And with that being said,